Hi, my name is Nur Yasmin Hanis binti Shamsul Bahri, and I am from group T15, and this is my submission for week 4 for my CSS assignment. I'll be talking about lecture notes. Now, as we all know, for different types of people, there are different types of methods for us to take notes. So whenever there's a lecture, I would much prefer to write notes based on what I hear and what I see, but much more focused to what I see. So usually in my notes, there are more elements of drawings and visual mappings. I'm going to be showing you some of my lecture notes that I have took from my previous lectures before. Now, as you can see on the left side, it is much more towards visual mapping, whereas I put the main subject in a circle and then I draw arrows to point to the points and the supporting details for the main subject. Now, I find that doing this gives me a much more fuller comprehension and understanding towards the topic, and I find that I don't need to refer to any books anymore whenever I read my notes in that way. So that's one of the main purposes why I write my notes in the form of visual mappings, so that the information is much more segregated and more arranged. Now, for the notes on the other side, if you notice, I drew tiny doodles beside each word for the phonemics. So I find that doing that helps me to memorize much better. So that's another way of me writing lecture notes. Now, it is actually important for us to have skills whenever we are taking lecture notes, and these skills can only be polished and enhanced from time to time, which means it is important for us to actually write notes whenever we attend a lecture, so that we are able to experiment more with the methods that we use automatically when we write notes. Once you have the skills in note-taking and you have found the perfect method for you and you're comfortable with that method in your note-taking, you will find that it's much more easier for you to understand a certain topic, and it's actually like a shortcut from you to stop you from keep referring to books, because that would be time consuming. Plus, discovering a certain method for you to write notes actually fits the way your brain works. So once you read your notes, you would understand it in a blink of an eye. So that would be another reason why it is less time consuming. However, whenever I write notes, there are some complications that I face from time to time whenever I'm writing them. For example, sometimes I would have insufficient examples for certain subjects, and then sometimes there are topics that I have yet to fully understand about. So these are the things that keep stopping me from writing complete notes. So yeah, so that is all from me. Thank you for watching.